So this video is going to be all about do's and don'ts of flat shoes, not just ballerina flats, but all kinds of other flat shoes. And if you are 5'4" and shorter, you probably have a problem putting flats with some of your outfits. And there are some things that flats can work really well with, and there are other things that they just don't. So we are going to look at all of these. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. So I want to look at some outfits with ankle length pants and jeans, and I want to start off with an ivory pair of jeans I have because I want to give you examples of what darker versus lighter shoes will do to the outfit. Not that you can't wear darker shoes, but I feel like the heavier the shoe, so the more coverage you have on your foot, say a closed toe flat or sneaker or anything like that, that the heavier the shoe looks. And if you have a sandal that's in a darker color, it's actually going to look a little bit lighter if it's strappy and things like that. So the first outfit is just a gray flat that's square toed, and it does cover a lot of my foot. So I put this on with my ivory jeans and a navy top, and I just didn't think this worked. Even if I had a navy shoe or a black shoe, which I didn't have the right one that I wanted for this, but you get the idea here that I'm talking about the shoe. It's heavy, it's weighted, and it just doesn't look that great. So I swapped it out for a more tan colored shoe with navy and lavender in it, and I felt like this actually brightened up the outfit, made me look a little taller, and looked really good. So the shoe doesn't totally disappear, but it just goes really well. And your eye just doesn't have that stopping point at your foot to where your foot sticks out so much where your eye just stops and you have this break. So you have to think about those things when you're putting shoes, flat shoes, with some of these outfits. So an example that I think works with an outfit like this is to wear a black sandal and a black belt, and then I have just an ivory and black graphic t-shirt with this outfit. And I thought this combination worked because you can see a lot of my skin. The shoe is very lightweight, and it just has a cohesiveness to it that really works. And I don't feel like I look too short in this outfit. So if you're 5'4" and below and you're thinking about putting flats with lighter pants or jeans like this, I think it's a really good idea to look at the heaviness of the shoe, look at the color of it, and kind of evaluate what it does. I also think if you're shorter, it's very important to think about the tops that you're wearing with your bottoms. So just make sure your tops are not too long, they don't come over your hips, that you have them short enough to where you create what is called the rule of thirds, which is a 1/3, 2/3 ratio on your body. So a half and half ratio, a 1-to-1, is actually not very appealing to the eye. So think about that also as you're putting together your outfits with flats. So let's look at a cargo pant that I have, and this is a black cargo pant, so it's going to be the opposite of your ivory. It's going to be a really dark color, and I loved wearing these with my black pointed toe flats, and I really thought that they helped elongate my legs. And with them being pointed toe, they also give a little bit more length, so think about that as well, because a square toe shoe I don't think would have looked as good with this, and I absolutely don't think I needed a nude shoe either, because I really loved the idea of having just black all the way down where your eye just does not stop and it just all has this cohesive look to it. So think about that as well. You can always think about your outfits as wearing shoes that are kind of in the same lightness or brightness or darkness as the bottoms that you have on, and it will actually create an illusion and make you look a little bit taller. So I feel like one of the most challenging styles to put flats with are cropped pants or jeans, because if you are shorter and you're wearing a crop pant or jean, I feel like it can make you look even shorter, especially if you don't have the right shoes on. So normally I would put heels or a wedge or something like that with my crop pants or jeans. But if you cannot wear a heel at all, I wanted you to know that there are some cute options with these. So the first one I want to show you is with a cropped kick flare jean. This is kind of a medium wash jean, and whether you have just a cropped straight leg or wide leg, I think it would apply to the same styles. So all I did was a casual outfit here with a t-shirt and a blazer. This is something that I would just throw on, and normally I would want to put maybe my platform sneaker or my espadrilles on with this, but I decided to put my pointed toe nude color mule on with this, and I thought it looked absolutely adorable. So the reason why I think this works is, one, it blends with the outfit, and two, it kind of blends a little bit with my skin. It's just maybe a shade darker than my skin, so it doesn't stick out so much, and I feel like since I tucked in the shirt, it also gives me better proportion with the crop top jeans. And so I think that made this look something that is very wearable and looks very stylish. And then I also have a pair of lavender wide leg pants, which I do think the wider the pants get and the shorter they get, the more you have to pay attention to your tops. So I put on just a fitted tank top, and then I threw a denim jacket over this that is shorter. So I feel like my proportions are pretty good in the outfit. And these pants do come a little bit longer. They're not like a capri pant. So they're just above my ankle, like a couple of inches. So I feel like that's a good spot for someone that's my height. So I feel like if you can create some looks that look completely put together like this, that the shoe blending in actually works really well, and no one will even notice that you're wearing a flat. So there are little tricks that you can think about. Think about things that match really well, and think about staying lighter in your shoes and maybe even lighter in the outfit. One style that was a major challenge for me to put flats with are wide leg jeans. And I do have a pair that are a short length and one that is a regular length. So I wanted to style some outfits with flats, and then I wanted to have some to wear with my espadrilles and my heels, because that's what I normally like to wear with wide legs. I actually think that looks the best, especially for someone who is 5'4" and below, but I also think it's better if someone is taller as well. I just think the pant leg lays a little bit better when you have a heel on with it. But I'm going to show you some options with flats, because I did find some things that I thought worked a little bit better than I thought they would. So the first option I'm going to show you are my short white wide leg jeans that I just got from Old Navy, and I was so glad I got these in a short and a regular length so I could do this. And I also have a video coming on styling your wide leg jeans from frumpy to fabulous. It's going to be a fun video, so I hope you'll check that out. It's coming next week. But this outfit I thought turned out really well, because my favorite part about it is that I put on a strappy flat shoe. I tried a lot of my slides and things like that, and they just did not work. And I really think a strappy shoe just looks prettier, and whether it's a bronze color like this or whether you do a nude, it doesn't really matter. I actually think a little bit of color that shows up on your foot is better than wearing something that just disappears with these. So I think that whole matching your skin color shoe is kind of goes out the window to this one. So I wanted to create a very casual outfit with these. So I put my black and white striped t-shirt on here. And so the first shoe I tried is a pointed toe flat. And I think this flat, just the style of it and the look of it, just didn't go with the outfit at all. Although the black color didn't really bother me, but I think the style just didn't go with the outfit. So I tried on my black flats that have a bow on them, and the bow in the front just kept getting stuck on the leg. And that's what happens if you have a weird sandal that has something in the front, it's going to keep getting stuck on it. So that didn't work, although it could have been cute if it did work. And then I tried a pair of my white Birkenstocks, and this was actually my second favorite, although I don't know if it's something I would wear. It might be something you would wear, because I wasn't sure how that chunky bottom looked with the jeans, but you know, I thought it was okay. But my favorite look with these were white sneakers. Who would have thought just a simple white lace-up sneaker would make this outfit really cute? And so I do need to try my black sneakers that I have and see if that would work with this, because I really think it would, because I don't mind black and white contrast, and you're already going to look a little short in these if you're wearing flats with them anyway, so you might as well just go with it, right? But the white shoes do blend a little bit better, so if you wanted a little bit more length or look of length, then I do think that something like this would work. But I would stay away from anything that's super duper chunky here, because those wide leg jeans just don't really go well with the chunky foot. So honestly, this one is a no-brainer. There's two styles that I think go with flats really easily, whether it's sneakers or ballet flats or sandals, and that's shorts and skirts that are at the knee or above. So these are super easy to pair flats with if you are shorter, just because of the way they are proportioned on your body and the way the outfit looks. And it's really up to you whether you want to wear black shoes if you have black on in your outfit, or whether you want to stay in the nude family. So I wear black shoes if I have black shorts on or a skirt, because I really like matching my bottom a lot of the times. But if I'm wearing something lighter, if I'm wearing denim, or if I'm wearing these lavender shorts, then I will actually put on a lighter shoe. And I really loved these flats with this outfit. And I feel like if you create a cohesive look, that people are not going to really stare much at your feet. And that's really the thing here. Like, just create a look that is put together and people really won't notice the individual pieces. So the item that does not work really well with flats in your skirt category is a midi skirt, and especially a midi denim skirt, because a lot of times midi denim skirts and even other materials look really heavy on the body, especially if you are shorter and if you are smaller. So you have to be really careful about that. And when you add a shoe that has a heel or a wedge or something on it, it gives you height, but it also gives a little bit more balance to the foot. So you really have to think about those things when you are wearing a midi skirt. And it's not flowy and pretty, it's more chunky and heavy. So just be careful about that. And I probably would not recommend wearing a flat with this. But I do want to know if you want a video on how to style a midi denim skirt. Are any of you into midi denim skirts this season? I am. I love it. I think it's fun, but you definitely have to style it right if you are on the shorter end of height. So I have to admit that this was a little bit of a tough video for me. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button. If you have not subscribed yet and you watch my channel a lot, it really helps me grow. So please, please, please do that. So thanks so much for watching. Love your neighbor, be kind, and I'll talk to you next time.